Hello, everyone. I'm giving everybody the opportunity to come in. How is everybody doing? I see one person is on here. Oh, Lord. Okay. I'm giving everybody the opportunity to get the notification. I had scheduled it for like 8:40. I had scheduled it for like 9 o'clock. Give y'all a few more minutes to start coming into the room. A few more minutes to come into the room. And as you come in, please hit the like button. Minutes to come into the room. As you come in, please hit the like button. I'm just waiting for people to start coming in so that we can discuss the topic. And as you come in, hit the like button. I had scheduled it for 9, but I'll tell y'all why I decided to go early. I don't know if they sent the notifications out like they should have, because I did come on early. So I'm going to just wait for people to start coming into the room. How is everybody doing tonight? As you come in, hit the like button. I wanted to talk about Little Migos and his chain being snatched. And we'll be on for like maybe an hour. I had decided that I was going to start trying not to be on like 3 and 4 hours like we normally do. But hey, I mean, we be on here. We have fun when we're on here. But I was like, I'm going to try and cut it down. I'm waiting for people to start getting the notifications because I came on kind of early. I had scheduled it for 9. And y'all hit the like button as y'all come in, but I decided to come on early. And one of the reasons I decided to come on early is I noticed when I schedule, like today, when I schedule a video, people that I never would have even thought watch me extremely closely. And they'll see me schedule a video, and especially if they're a fuck nigga, they'll go and they'll steal the idea, go do the video and try and change the narrative. So you really on here, some of these men act more like women than any woman ever could. Very catty. A lot of these men are, and you would think that they would just mind their own business and go on, but some of these folks, as I said before, they be getting paid to do a lot of stuff. But make sure y'all hit the like button as y'all come in. Like I said, I wanted to talk about rapper Little Migos. I wanted to talk about Little Migos, and I wanted to talk about his chain getting snatched. And, just in evaluating everything, there has been, a lot of there's been a lot of rumors about Migos, especially with this Young Dolph situation, Young Dolph's assassination. And Migos' name has kind of been has kind of come up in and around Young Dolph's murder. And it could be because of his affiliation, with Heavy Count. We do know that Migos is like Blac Youngsta's artist, right? And a lot of people had speculated about Migos. There was another blogger that had did a video, had been doing videos. Hey, Jay Wallace, he on IG now with the chain on. Who on IG with the chain on? I saw where he went and got him another one. Are you talking about Migos? I saw where he went and got him another one. Okay. But I'm waiting for more people to start coming into the room. The notifications are going out kind of slow. But anyways, you guys, we saw where Migos, but we're gonna talk about this anyways. We're gonna talk about it because we need to talk about this situation as it relates to Migos. You know, a lot of people may want to say that people are getting at Migos because they feel like he's the easiest to get at. I don't necessarily think so. I think Migos is probably the one that's more visible. I think Migos is the one. Oh, CEO Jizzle. Okay. Yeah. I saw that. I saw CEO Jizzle on Instagram with that. I think Migos is the one that is more visible. That's what I think. He's the one that is more visible. And Migos, Little Migos is affiliated with Blac Youngsta. We know that Little Migos is Blac Youngsta's artist, right? He's Blac Youngsta's artist. I think he's the easiest, okay, to touch because he's the one that's out there. We haven't really seen Blac Youngsta. Nobody knows where Blac Youngsta is, right? Some people say, you know, some people that know him um extremely well, they say, you know, he's working on an album. He's working on another album. And then, you know, some people say that they don't know if that's true because, you know, he just put out an album and it flopped. You know, I don't know. But we do know that Blac Youngsta's name has come up in the Young Dolph's case. Do you think this is occurring for attention and insurance money? I don't know. You know, I didn't think about that. I don't know. Um, Everybody is still trying to figure out how Jizzle would have gotten close to Migos because from what I hear, they're very quiet about it. I'm sure after that incident with Grove Hero, um, I'm sure that he has not been out without any of his people. I'm sure he has been surrounded, you know, from that point forward. So how would CEO Jizzle be able to get up on Little Migos to get a chain? I think that's what a lot of people are trying to figure out. How would CEO Jizzle have been able to get up on him to get a chain? That could be true. Because nobody is saying how he got it, but he sure got it because he sure sitting up on Instagram with it on. And just as happy and proud. Do you think this is occurring for attention for insurance? He just got off of IG Live just now. He got Migos chain watching. Oh Lord. If he was still on live, I would have gone on live to see what he was talking about. But I know on Instagram when they go off live, I think it disappears. Their live disappears. But are they doing this? As I told y'all, as more and more stuff starts to come out, right? A lot of people, I said, as more of those people that may not have known for sure, as more stuff start to come out, they're going to get angrier and angrier. I think I said that. They're going to get more and more angrier. Okay. But that is something to think about, you know. How did CEO Jizzle get Migos chain? Like they're saying that he snatched his chain. You know, people are saying Migos keep, since that airport situation, Migos keep a lot of people around him. So how was CEO Jizzle able to get up on him to get that? You know, to get his ring, his necklace. I mean, ain't nobody saying nothing about it, but CEO Jizzle is rocking it. I mean, he is. But some people think that, you know, maybe the target is not so much Little Migos as it is Blac Youngsta. Right? Little Migos is Blac Youngsta's artist. Okay? He's Blac Youngsta's artist. He you know, we know what we know about that situation, right? We know that Blac Youngsta and Dolph, Blac Youngsta's name has come up as it relates to Young Dolph's murder. And the sad thing about it is it's not a jacket that we're putting on Blac Youngsta's back. We're not assuming. Blac Youngsta had been very vocal about Young Dolph's murder, almost to say, he might have had something to do with it. If not, he wanted people to believe that he did, right? And so because Little Migos is tied to him, you know, and people say Little Migos have talked shit, maybe this is a way of them pulling Blac Youngsta out of hiding. I think the sad thing about this is though, what happens is this causes a lot of things to happen that don't necessarily got to happen. You snatch somebody's chain, now this person feels like, we got to bust back because these folks don't know how to fight like that. They feel like when they get angry, they're supposed to take somebody's life and they ultimately mess up their person's life and their very own life, right? But I mean, I think people are trying to pull Blac Youngsta. I think they're trying to lure him, okay, from out of hiding because it seems like to me he has gone underground. There are no sightings of him. He's not on social media. He'll probably come back when he see this video. And not up under his name. I'm sure he's up under, assumed situations, up under fake pages, but he's not on social media at all. He has not been saying anything. Like I said, the word was that he was told not to get on social media because when he posted on social media for some odd reason, we all saw it. It was like he could not help himself as it relates to taunting at Young Dolph's death. That seems like that person has a anger, or it's either an anger or a sadistic sickness. Okay, either I mean, but they're both the same, right? Because you got to be sadistic to sit up and taunt and make fun of somebody's death like that and allude to the fact that maybe you had something to do with it. That's not a jacket that we're putting on Blac Youngsta's back. Okay, so people are saying in the very beginning when this happened to Young Dolph that Little Migos was making fun. They thought it was funny. Okay, that could be it. And then some people are saying that they feel like Little Migos was involved. Okay, it's a lot of stuff that has not necessarily hit the fan and spread it like worldwide, that is more than likely that's in the atmosphere and these young dudes know about it, right? And a lot of other people probably won't know about it until you start to see a trial or people start pleading out and then more information starts to come out, right? But either way it go, I personally believe that Blac Youngsta is the target. I believe he's the target. I think they're mad at Migos too, because Grove Hero did say now that he said out of his own mouth, Migos, Blac Youngsta, Juke. Okay, he might have said somebody else. He said Blac Youngsta, Juke, Migos. Who else did he say? I thought he said 4 people had something to do with Dolph's death. He said Gotti and then he took it back, but I just kind of think when he took Gotti's back, he got confused. Okay. That's just my opinion. He got confused. Sometimes you could be so upset you get confused because he had to have been confused on that one. You don't be realizing what you're saying when he took that one back. Lamigos, the bullet stealer. So how do y'all think that CEO Jizzle got Little Migos stuff? If he's got his ring, somebody, got in the comments last night. I was half asleep, but I thought somebody reminded me of it this morning and I hollered. Somebody said that he was kidnapped. I don't believe that. But he got his ring. They're saying his ring, his necklace, and his bracelet or something like that. Let me see. Let's go to, I don't think I'm logged. Let me see if I'm logged into my Instagram. I always log out of everything. Let's see. They said he was just on. Hold on. I'm logged in. Thank God, because I can't never remember passwords. Ciao. Okay, so he got his watch. Hold on, y'all. I gotta do an extra layer. They say somebody been trying to tap into my damn Instagram account. I don't know why. I don't be on that damn Instagram. I logs in to lurk and I log back out. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna delete the whole damn thing because I don't give a damn about no Instagram. Ain't nothing in it. You can kiss my ass. You're not gonna see nothing. Not a damn thing. So you ain't even got to hack that. You just whoever doing it, you just a sick fuck. Okay? You pitiful bastards. This make me so damn mad. I'm gonna delete the whole damn Instagram because I don't give a damn about no Instagram. Shit. Hold on, y'all. These folks so sick it don't make no sense. Can't wait until these niggas go to jail. You got to be sick to be trying to log into somebody's stuff. What do you get out of it? I guess that's the only way a lot of them can get their heart out. They don't want no damn woman, but that's the only way they can get off. They play with themselves while they hacking. Damn freaks. Hold on. Whew. Lord, calm me down. I'm getting mad. Shit. I'm gonna delete the whole damn Instagram account because I don't care about no Instagram. And it ain't nothing in there. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Shit. Okay, I'm back. Um, his song True Story goes so hard. Hey Tamara, just hit the like button. Love your show. Much love from Moscow. Shout out to Moscow. Jizzle Dolph cousin Gross say Migos had something to do with the Dolph shit. Also, that's that's Young Dolph's cousin. Okay. Hey everybody, as y'all come in, please hit the like button. I could tell they didn't really send the notifications out like they should. Hold on, y'all. Y'all, what's Jizzle's Instagram? I think he in the studio with it, finna drop it. This probably. Y'all think that Blac Youngsta is in the studio? I heard that he was in the studio trying working on another album. That's what they say. Um, what's Jizzle's Instagram? Y'all, what's Jizzle's Instagram? Do y'all think that they're trying to lure Blac Youngsta out of hiding? I think that they are. I think they're trying to lure him out. They're trying to get him to come out because can't nobody find him. Y'all, what's Jizzle's Instagram? CEO Jizzle. Okay. Y'all, for some reason, the only thing I see is his backup Jizzle page. I only see the backup one. I don't see his regular page. I see his backup page, CEO Jizzle. I can't find it. I see the backup page. I don't see the regular one. I don't see his main page. CEO Jizzle. I don't see it. CEO Jizzle 1818. Okay. Okay. CEO Jizzle 1818. Okay, now I see it. Okay, so let's go there. Ain't nobody around here having no money problems, so find something else to say. Lord have mercy. I don't know what these kids, why they do this stuff. Let's see. Now, let me just put this up. Now, Jizzle just put up there. Yeah, Jizzle was in the studio with all the jewelry and a big backwood. Long little scar, long little dog. Hey, Dion Covington, pre-Washington, D.C. Listen, now Jizzle just posted that he's, having a video shoot. Now, y'all, I think that's something to watch. Now, these kids gotta, I hate that this stuff is happening. I don't condone violence. But now he's putting up that he's gonna have a video shoot, and they're saying that he snatched allegedly Migos chain. I don't know if he snatched it or not. That's the rumor though. I don't think it is wise for Jizzle to put up on the wall, up on his Instagram, that he's going to Little Migos put 100K on Jizzle's head. Now see, okay. Hold on, y'all. Let me turn my heater off so we can get into this. Cause see, y'all know that's the type of stuff that pisses me off. Hold on, y'all. You're gonna get a whooping. You is getting a whooping. Hold on, y'all. More rims. Okay, y'all. Okay, so Jizzle said, I'm getting ready to deal with that too. Let's see, y'all. Jizzle says that he's having a video shoot or whatever. Okay, I guess that's him showing a watch. He said 100 on my head. Come on, bro. Quit being cheap. Lord Jesus. Now, this is the kind of stuff that pisses me off now. Now, if Jizzle got Little Migos chain and his necklace and all of that, I mean, that means that they was in close proximity to Little Migos. Okay? They was in close proximity to him. They had their hands on him. But they didn't kill him. I'm tired of Little Migos them thinking now when somebody piss them off, that they supposed to put money on somebody's head. Okay. Now this messed up now. Little Migos need to think twice about that. The young man has already said that he got 100K on his head. If he come up dead, Blac Youngsta, because they say, Blac Youngsta is a bad influence on Little Migos. A lot of people personally believe, don't get me started because I'm going to get real mad. A lot of people personally believe that Little Migos directly has something to do with Young Dolph's death. Okay? Somebody got money on Migos' head. Now, Jizzle just said that somebody got 100K on his head. I'm looking at it. I'm sick of these folks thinking they could kill somebody when they get mad. He said 100 on my head. Come on, bro, quit being cheap. So he putting it out there that the boy got $100,000 on his head, either Migos or Blac Youngsta. Okay, Lil Migos let Grove Hero slap him. He better go back to the suburbs and rest his nerve. And I be, because Migos is so young. I really hate being hard on Migos, but it appears to me that something is not right as it relates to Little Migos. Okay, just like I'm not hard on Lil Boogie because I ain't heard Lil Boogie had nothing to do with Dolph's situation. I can't say the same thing about Little Migos. He says, but it goes both ways, Tam. These folks can't be putting hits on people. Okay? When just because they're mad. Okay? They can't do that. And I'm serious. If Little Migos got an issue with Jizzle, why don't he ask to fight him? Or something like that. But, or go get his chain back. If he can get it. But to be talking about actively putting hits on somebody, that's hey, y'all know I'm not with that. And how I feel about that. What's up, William Davis? South Memphis in the house. I grew up in South Memphis. I be trying to calm it down because some of my people don't like it when I go South Memphis, when I get mad and start acting up. And 50K more was put on Grove Head yesterday too, because Migos want him and Jizzle gone. I'm from South Memphis. Yesterday a lot went on Migos. Went riding around looking for first. That reason it got took. What? Ain't this some shit? Migos put 100K on Jizzle head. A Jizzle made a diss song. But it go both ways. Little Migos and Moneybag had something to do with it. Talking about Dawgstep, I've always said the Moneybag has not passed the smell test as it relates to that. I know a lot of people feel like Moneybag didn't have nothing to do with it. If nothing else, Moneybag knew that they was gonna kill Dolph. That's the reason why he was in Miami with Gotti and them. Gotti knew that was going to happen, and nobody would ever convince me that he didn't know. He didn't try to stop it. I really, me personally, and this is my opinion, I think he was involved in it. And, he had been wanting Dolph gone. I think he did just enough if the money didn't come from him, because I kind of believe it did. I do. I do. Good evening, Tamara and everyone. South Memphis checking in. If somebody put 40K on Grove Head, who they say he ain't got 40 on Juke, shit. Yeah, make sure y'all hit the like button as y'all come in. I don't have no sympathy for these Negroes. They didn't have any sympathy for Dolph and family. No, they didn't. They didn't have no sympathy for him. And they trolled him. Now let's not forget now. Little Migos is one of the ones that trolled young Dolph when he was killed. Let's not forget now. Because see, Migos people like to get mad and they like to put into the atmosphere in the streets of Memphis that Migos is young and this, and that, and he is. But let's not forget, Migos said some months back, he was smoking on a Dolph pack. Okay. So that would lead many to believe that Migos did hate young Dolph enough to have a participation in his assassination as people are saying in the streets. Okay. The $1 million Gotti gave back for his birthday is suspect to me. Yeah. Well, Migos is the target right now, and he is 0-2. But why the gatekeepers of Memphis not trying to control the temperature of the streets? That's blind. Well, you have to understand too. When you say gatekeepers, who are you talking about, Frank? Who are the gatekeepers in Memphis? Because I want to know who you're talking about so I'll know how to address it. Amigos need to go ahead and sit down. Oh, okay, Monica. Might be worried. Yeah, make sure y'all hit the like button as y'all come in here. Okay. I'm waiting for Frank to respond. But with them, how was they able to snatch Lil Migos chain? How did they get a chain, a ring, and a bracelet? Nobody said that they broke into his house. How did they get it? How was they able to get up on Migos? That I'm interested in knowing how they got it. Like I said, somebody came in the chat last night and said he was kidnapped. I don't think they kidnapped him. I don't think they kidnapped him. How did they get his stuff? I mean, they didn't cut his fingers and arms and stuff off and get him. So it would be interesting it would be interesting, to know. Because supposedly Migos supposedly have a lot of security and stuff around him. Is somebody in his camp a snake? Because how was they able to get his jewelry? Because he got it. Yeah, he's showing himself. Let's go to his page. How about that? Let's go to the Migos page. Hold on, before we go to his page, let's check this out though. Let's see. Let's see what Jizzle is saying. He said, Jizzle the Menace, I got it, come get it. He said, come get it. But, I mean, Jizzle, however he got it, he ain't killed nobody. Okay? Because Migos is still living. Okay. Oh, shit. Hold on, y'all. So did he go buy his chain? I mean, did he go and buy him another one, or is he showing that he actually? It says, "Does Migo even got 100K to put on anybody head?" I think they say Migos has a lot of little side businesses, supposedly. Let's see. Now he posted this 7 days ago. Okay, well, the only little post that he put up was, showing his jewelry. So I guess he's letting them know. Chain ring and watch, like Project Pat said. These kids is too bad for me. Aunt Will, yeah, he do cause he a trust fund baby. So do y'all think that they're taunting little Migos because of some things that he has said in the past? And now they're starting to learn, maybe, and this is just a scenario, maybe little Migos may have had something or they feel like little Migos may have had a hand in Young Dolph's death, or are they messing with him so that they can pull his boss out? Because y'all know Blac Youngsta is his boss, and nobody is really able to find Blac Youngsta. Blac Youngsta has been in hiding, or somewhere. They say he's in hiding. And I did a video. The word is now that he was told to stay off of social media because for some reason he didn't know how to get on social media and not taunt Young Dolph, right? He couldn't control his mouth when it came to trolling Young Dolph. As Gotti never cared before, but I guess the heat has been on Gotti too, because people could say what they want to. I would never believe that Gotti didn't know that this was gonna happen. I believe he wanted it to happen. Yes, they playing tit for tat, and it could be both. Okay. And so I think what little Migos is going to learn. I don't know how innocent Migos is, because I hear he's not innocent at all. Okay. Monica said Blac Youngsta need to be charged with Dolph's murder. Well, we don't know what's to come. But I'll say this, I'll never say that he wasn't involved. You'll never hear me say it. Okay. And the reason you'll never hear me say that is because Blac Youngsta has put into the atmosphere himself. The good thing about it is we don't have to put a jacket on Blac Youngsta's back. Blac Youngsta got on social media and put that jacket on his back himself. He was the one that did the video More Than a Man, with the $100 bill and put it on his head. He is the one that was down at the graveyard with the shovel. Okay. He is the one that was involved in the 2017 situations, or his people was, right? He is. And I think it's unfortunate because I hear that little Migos, may have come from a good home. And all of us, even if we don't everybody doesn't come from a good home. It does not mean that that person is bad. It don't mean that. But everybody that come from good homes don't turn out to be good, right? And we saw ourselves how little Migos got on to social media, and he trolled Young Dolph. He did. He said he was smoking on a Dolph pack. Okay. When Young Dolph was assassinated, they taunted Key Glock there. Okay. Quincy Emery says, and after Dolph died, Migos pushed up to the story that Dolph was at before he died and posted a pic and took it down. He know what he be doing. It's reaping season. I would say that I think it's reaping season. Now, since these young dudes are, I believe, are finding out more. Okay, more is coming out because it's a developing case, and they tend to keep the families they tend to let the families know what is going on. So whenever something happens, that it is never a surprise to the family, right? So they say Jizzle is his cousin. We know Fizzle is his cousin, right? So these family members, they kind of keep them abreast. And more is coming out, more is going to hit the fan. And so I think a lot of these young dudes is angry because when it's all said and done, Young Dolph was assassinated for no reason. But let's just say that Little Migos had nothing to do with this, right? Let's just say he didn't. It is a damn shame to be talking about you smoking on a Dolph pack, right? So Little Migos, even though he's young, he's young, he understands that what he was talking about, I'm smoking on a Dolph pack, that's not cool. That's not cool at all. You can't snatch those links like that. He was robbed. You're right. You can't just snatch it. Okay. They're gonna try to have something to happen at Fizz's birthday party. Watch. The only thing that concerns me is that what happens with Heavy Camp, what happens really with CMG, all the way up to Gotti. He might want to change his ways a little bit now. He got Angela, and he might feel like, now I am finally getting to the place that I've always wanted to be in life. He signed some artists, they've given him $100 million deal. And it's just gonna be surprising to me that Gotti had nothing to do with this. Cause me personally, I believe that he did. That's just my personal opinion. And even if he didn't have anything to do with it, I'm 100% sure that he knew that it was going to happen. And he didn't stop it. Now, a lot of people might say, well, you can't stop grown men. Gotti is the head of that label, not Juke. Gotti. Gotti could have stopped it. And he didn't do it because he wanted Young Dolph out the way. I believe that he did. That is just my opinion. And I think because this is something because if you listen to people in Memphis, this is not something new. Okay. I think these are things that have happened in the past. I didn't live in the North Memphis area. But if you start hearing people, even with some of these police officers, before they was officers that may have grown up in that area that knew Gotti and them, you hear them, you hear the whispers, you hear people say that stuff like this has happened in the past, and they've gotten away with it. And it's ironic because I was looking at a post, a real old post that Juke had posted maybe a long time ago. It might have been 3 years ago, 2 years ago, or something like that. And he loves his brother. He do. He posted my my brother, it was his birthday. I'll do life for you and I'll die for you. You know, he said he'll do life for him and he'll die for him. So, that was prophecy. Okay. That was prophecy. And I'm gonna leave that alone. He was bogus for that. That's why this shit happening to him, for that statement, smoking on Dolph now. G Money said smoking on Dolph now. They're smoking his sweet ass. I hate to hear about this, but God is the one that's going to handle everything. If you do wrong, it will come back to you. This is only the start for young Dolph on the right. I feel like it's God's get back. Okay. I feel like it's God's get back. A little Migos is young, but he's old enough to understand right from wrong. He knows that what happened to young Dolph was wrong on so many levels. And the sad thing about it is nobody can say that he was not involved. Nobody can say that. Because even if he wasn't involved, he put himself in it. When he was sitting up talking about he's smoking on a Dolph pack and all that, that's what he did. And then there's a lot of other stuff into the atmosphere that would make people believe that maybe Little Migos had some type of hand in this. I don't know. But I will say this. I think Little Migos, if he didn't have anything to do with Young Dolph's murder, I think he needs to chill. Because putting hits on people is not going to work out for him. I don't think that he's going to last in jail. Okay, I don't think that he will, and he's awful young to have to go away and do life, because that's where he's headed. And if he's not involved in it, it would be conducive to Lil Migos to move away from Blac Youngsta. Okay, and apologize and go on with his, if he wasn't involved, apologize to people, to Young Dolph's fans and his family, for saying he was smoking on a Dolph pack. Okay. That's if he wasn't involved in this, in the assassination of Young Dolph. Because believe me, these folks that's around here talking about they putting bags on folks' heads, they already ain't got a damn thing to lose. I could promise you that. They already, some of them know that they going to jail. These and them little dudes around him that's on this probation, they get ready to go back to jail. But the sad thing about it is that's what they wanted. They want to incite fear. And when you try to incite fear, that's what happens. You end up back in jail serving out the rest of your probation. And for what? For Lil Migos? Lil Migos is a damn man. Some of them dudes got little babies and stuff. How in the hell they gonna put Migos before they put their own damn kids? When they need to have a seat. If Lil Migos chain was snatched, Lil Migos is still alive. See, I think that's what's not registering. Some of them are so destructive that it is just ridiculous. And I think those indictments and some of those arrests for some of them folks can't come fast enough, because they're really a menace to society. It's a damn shame when you don't know how to do anything but be out here and be destructive. And you sitting up, you got kids, some of you are already still on paper. So it's worth it to try to be a gangster. I told you, them federal agents said it ain't no fucking gangsters in Memphis. If it is, then their job is half done, because they're not going to let any gangsters reside in Memphis, especially if they think they're going to be treacherous on the street. So what they're going to find themselves is depleted of all of their damn funds and in jail. Because that's what the feds do. They follow the money, they drain you of all of your resources, and then they put you in jail. And you still ain't gonna be no damn gangster. I can't understand what is wrong with people. What is wrong with them? When Blac Youngsta was doing this stuff, when he was trolling Dolph, I think it came from Blac Youngsta inserted himself, as I always say, in something that he did not have to get himself into. Dolph didn't have no issues with Blac Youngsta. It was Gotti's beef. But because Gotti did not give a damn about him, he didn't try to pull him out of the beef. As a matter of fact, I believe it was Gotti and his brother that put the battery in his back. Okay? That's what I believe. And so Blac Youngsta felt like that's what he needed to do to get more attention from Gotti. And now they're in so deep that it ain't no coming back from this. And the only thing that's getting ready to happen, if some of those people that truly love Migos don't help him, don't get in this ear, he's going in that cesspool. He's going down with the rest of them. And people get mad when you say, why she say I'm going down? I'm going to put a hit out. And that's the reason why a lot of them are going to jail, because they think that they can put hits on people. That's why they kill Young Dolph. One of the main reasons, other than jealousy, was people want to try to control you. You going to do what I say do, or I'm going to kill you like they God. People like that ain't got no place on the outside. They really ain't got no place on this earth. They're a damn menace to society. They failures. They ain't no damn good to their own damn kids. How the hell you gonna have your sorry piss ass out here committing hits and you got damn kids? You so fucking sorry. You sitting up talking about I'm committing hits. I took the money to feed my kids. You fuck nigga. How you feel like you gonna feed your kids by taking somebody else's daddy's life, and you think you're gonna be able to spend the money? They ain't spending no money. The lawyers getting rich. These lawyers in Memphis getting rich like 40 going north after these stupid niggas. It's a darn shame. Gotti had the power to put Blac Youngsta on pause, and he didn't do it. He watched him crash out because he hated Young Dolph just that bad. And now this nigga think he living out his dreams, and he think God is going to allow him to. I believe at night he looking over his shoulders. He got to, because he got to know the laws of the earth. And it ain't that black magic shit that they praying to or chanting. It ain't that. Because it's still a creator. So he know his number is going to be up any day, because the almighty God, he can't put no hit on. His money can't buy that away. Because whether he actively had a part in it or he knew about it and didn't stop it, his number coming. Because even if you know something is going to happen and you don't speak up and say, wait a minute, it's going too far now. We know he didn't give a damn about them killing Dolph. They tried to kill him back in 2017. And he set up at Breakfast Club and thought it was funny. They didn't shoot him. He was in crib to play with him. They tried to kill him. And I know they be looking at my page. Hell, I hear Juke loves looking at my damn page. But whether he like it or not, he gonna get the truth. I'm just saying I'm teasing now. But when he come up in here, he gonna get some truth. He ought to get some damn conviction. Either he mentally ill or he just plain evil, because he got to know that putting hits on folks, you know, that's just it's sickening. It's sick on a whole nother level. How in the fuck you feel like you can just kill somebody because you mad at them? Blac Youngsta wanted to incite fear, which is what's got the feds and the Memphis Police Department at his damn neck. He did that. And still don't nobody fear him. Each and every time he did that, when that video came out, Gotti could have put a lid on that. That video, assuming me or whatever it is, it didn't have to come out, because his boss man could have stopped it from coming out. Instead, he let him shoot himself in the damn stomach and then turn around and said, let people say, well, Gotti didn't, put into the atmosphere. He ain't had nothing to do with that. It's up under Heavy Camp. Heavy Camp is up under the umbrella of CMG. He's still up under Gotti. And he didn't see nothing wrong with that. And so that's why I always say we have to be very meticulous about who we choose to support. Because people that are that evil and barbaric ain't got no business with no money. Because when we make them rich, they become even deadlier. Look at what they do. They don't do a damn thing for Memphis. I can attest to that. I ain't nearly about got the money they got. But I bet you every chance I get, I'm helping in reading programs and things of that nature, because literacy is an issue in Memphis. These niggas don't try to do nothing but hijack Memphis. They hijack Memphis and send destruction back to Memphis. Period. And so that's why I always say, a city with a lot of talent and a lot of rich history and culture, the history of Memphis and things of that nature. I go because you have a lot of people, a lot of eyes that's on Memphis, but it ain't necessarily to pray for Memphis. It's just to hijack Memphis. That's it. It's just to hijack Memphis. What's going on in Memphis today? It ain't necessarily no prayers being sent out into the atmosphere to include them. Because what they do is they give these little dudes guns to go and ruin somebody else's life by taking their mama and their daddy away by doing a hit. Why you put a hit on them? Man, that nigga was playing with me. What'd he do? Man, that nigga set up and he was talking. All right, you fuck nigga. 60 years. But I'm gonna tell you what's getting ready to happen. And I can promise you everything that I own on this. They get ready to start giving out the death penalty as it relates to a lot of them. They get ready to get the death penalty because they have gone too far and lost their minds. Now, people gonna say, well, you ain't hard on Jizzle. Jizzle got Lil Migos chain. I'm not saying I agree with that. But Lil Migos is still alive. They got it some kind of ways. However they got it, ain't nobody dead. That we do know because Lil Migos sitting up on his Instagram. He ain't dead. So I can say I don't agree with violence, but the little dudes ain't killed nobody. But this dude feel like, or whoever it is around him feel like they could put a bag on the young man's head. We got to send that up. We got to send that up. We're gonna, we send that up to the FBI because it ain't gonna be no more bags. It just ain't, and I ain't got to send up nothing. Who's that when we send something up that night, the FBI email instantly what's going on? They already knew. You ain't got to identify yourself who it was. They already knew. It ain't gonna be no more bags. They using the money that we have given them to help to make them rich so that they could live a comfortable lifestyle, and they should, if they got the talent to cause terror in the hoods. Right? To cause terror in the hoods. That agent contacted us so quick when we sent that up on Grove. He wrote that make no sense. They already knew. And here's the sad thing about it. They say that someone was stupid enough to be walking out there, walking around like they didn't see him. They was going to light them up. They weren't going to go home no more. Even though they knew it was heavily secured with undercover agents and stuff. Them motherfuckers was out there walking around because they want They want them. They want what they want them. They wanted to be promoted. What is it when they want to rank up in a gang or something? They wanted to rank up so bad. They wanted whatever it was that they had been promised so bad. They was willing to take a chance on them undercover agents and officers that was out there around Grove Hero that was waiting on them to fill them with holes. Because they had to know shooting into a crowd like that with all them people out there, that's a damn terrorist act. And I'm hearing 2 of them niggas was out there walking around and they spotted them. It's a damn shame before God what people will do for some money. These folks don't even have anything to live for. What is this world coming to? So I say this, I know Lil Migos is young, but Lil Migos need to act like a young man. He needs to understand. He got some decisions to make. Either he needs to get away from Heavy Camp if he didn't have anything to do with Young Dolph's situation. He needs to get away from there. Okay? And he needs to understand that he cannot put bags on people's heads. And those people that's around him that truly got some love for him and that's not trying to get clout, they need to embed that in his brain. Because every action causes a reaction. He had to know now when you sitting up talking about you smoking on a damn Dolph pack and you got Jizzle and all them, those are Dolph's cousins. You think that at some point they're not going to want to retaliate, and they still didn't kill him. They still didn't. But they think that they can return their anger with death. Okay? That's a problem to me. That should be a problem to everybody. Ain't nobody gonna be protecting no terrorist. And I don't care what their age is. I don't care how good their music sound. Ain't nobody gonna protect no terrorist. This stuff got to stop for real. It's got to stop. And if Blac Youngsta cares anything about Little Migos, what he needs to do is tell him, little bruh, maybe you need to, disassociate yourself with me. That's what he needs to do. Because whatever is happening with Blac Youngsta did this to himself. He made a choice. That's what he did. So Lil Migos' chain got snatched. Okay? Are they trying to lure Blac Youngsta out of hiding? Because me personally, I kind of believe that's who they really want. And I think they really want him because Blac Youngsta put into the atmosphere himself that he has something to do with Young Dolph. It ain't nothing we're speculating about. He did it. Okay? I'm going to drop the link. Anybody that want to come up can come up. I'm going to tell y'all something. When you come up, okay, before I pull you up, what you need to do is turn your camera on before I pull you up on the screen, okay? Because I want to know what you look like. We want to know what you look like. Okay? I know I can go hard, but I'm not going hard tonight because I'm actually, and I probably will. I say that then I have a mad spell to come up over me because I'm actually sick of all of these young dudes dying. Okay? But these young dudes have a battery being put in their back by a lot of these older dudes that ought to be trying to know better. If your ass is sitting up in your damn 30s and 40s and 50s, you know better. Okay? You know better. You know better in your 20s. But you damn sure know better when you get in your 30s and 40s and 50s. You ain't no damn spring chicken. All of this violence that's going on, and nobody is trying to cease it. These young dudes, and if they keep going, the young black male is gonna be extinct. They're making themselves extinct. It's sad. It is sad. The energy that Blac Youngsta put into the atmosphere. Because, see, I'm going to tell you something. In the beginning, when Blac Youngsta first came out, Blac Youngsta was known as, he was funny to people. You know, he was funny. He was silly. People would laugh at him. He was really funny. He didn't have this darkness. Now, when you look at him, there's a demonic force. And it's sad because I know Blac Youngsta's family. Me and one of his cousins is very best friends since I was 5 years old. And so I don't go at him as hard as I could go at him because I understand the area that he came from. And then I have a lot of respect for my best friend. I do go at him, but I just don't go at him as hard as I could. But I think Blac Youngsta Blac Youngsta needs to have some type of awakening. He do, because as I say, the age of the gangster is over. In Memphis, it is. The only thing these young dudes is doing is, as I said before, making our African American men extinct. When you start looking at somebody like Big Jook in them, I stay at Big Jook's damn head because Big Jook is even older than me. So you know damn well he know better. There was no reason for young Dolph to be killed November 17th of 2021. There was no need for it. That was sadistic and evil on a whole nother level. And has it made anybody's life better? Anybody's life better? Absolutely not. Straight Drop is in jail for the rest of his life. Because he's in there. He ain't going nowhere. Unless he gets smart. Unless he gets smarter. Because I already think he in self-preservation mode. He's just going to have to get a little smarter. Okay? Cornelius is in there for a while, for a long time. Quet. Jamarca's going to be in there for a pretty good while. Whoever else them folks is that they got down there. And whoever it is that they getting ready to indict. Because they coming. Did it make anybody's life any better? Hell no, it didn't. It tore up Young Dolph's family and his children. And it's tearing up the lives of those that have been arrested and those that are going to be indicted. So what did killing him do? What did it do? Not a damn thing. They just destroyed to include themselves. They destroyed to include themselves. Young Dolph has ascended, as I always say. He's in another dimension. So they can't do nothing to him no more. They lost the power when they allowed him to ascend to another dimension. Now he got more power than them. So how is it going? Because every time I was in Orange Mound on a case the day before yesterday, I took a video of it. I was sitting at a red light and looked up, and there he was, Young Dolph. I said, ain't this some shit? Paper route Frank Lewis. I went a little further in Orange Mound. I looked up again. I said, ain't this some shit? He just all over Orange Mound. And to think the people that participated in this lived in Orange Mound. And he's still immortal. So what did they do? Their lives would have been a lot better if they had swallowed that jealousy and left them alone, because they ain't going to be out. But this is what happens when you get a bunch of starving kids who have not been taught that that's not how you get riches and fame. You niggas see that these young dudes is hurting. Why don't you help them? If you bitches got the money to pay for hits, that means you got money to throw away. These dudes out here hurting. Why don't you give them an incentive to go and do something better for their life? Put some programs in the neighborhood. I heard, a Moneybag Yo claim that he was getting ready to do something for some kids that had lost their parents. He ain't did a damn thing. But then they'll sit up and holler about when they got a show or something, or they asked to perform or something. They're my motherfucking city. Nigga, you ain't did nothing for Memphis. Just being able to say you came out of Memphis ain't good enough for Memphians no more. It's folks hurting. It ain't good enough. Don't nobody want to say you came out of Memphis. That ain't enough. That ain't helping the city to say you brought your ugly ass up out of Memphis. It ain't enough. Y'all ain't representing, and y'all didn't do right when y'all did that to that boy. That was another success in Memphis that was actually putting the work in. He was actually helping his hood. He was helping his hood. And you have to be careful, because Young Dolph can be looked at as a prophet. And I know a lot of people say, well, a prophet is somebody who had preached it, the word of God. How the hell you know what a damn prophet is? It just because you say this is what that this was what a prophet is. A prophet of God is somebody who speaks the truth, that help God's people. What was Young Dolph doing? He learned the recipe. He was teaching these young dudes how to not be slaves in the industry. And he didn't give a damn about who got mad at him. That could be looked at as a damn prophet. But they just had to kill him. They just had to. And now look at what's going on. The earth shook. I remember just as good as day. I was sitting on my couch and I said, somebody trying to break in my house. Did you hear that? The earth shook. And they felt it all the way down to Missouri, which is about 5 hours away. God wasn't pleased with that. And so now these niggas got the nerve to be mad because the feds on their ass. Tried to bring that energy back, Grove Hero, that somebody is actually out there that's doing something for the city. I don't mean no harm, but ain't nobody got no business buying nothing Gotti put out. Gotti took his no good ass that same day. Okay. He said that same day that Grove Hero, or the night before, that Grove Hero gave out the toys in the hood. That's an impoverished area. That's around the same damn area Gotti grew up in. I know Gotti. Well, that's questionable. I'm sure. Well, he got that $100 million loan. He got to pay back. So I guess he got some money right now. Okay. Grove Hero out there giving out toys. That's an impoverished area. Okay. So that same night he goes live and he's boxing up. He's got a whole lot of gifts. He ain't gave a damn thing to Memphis. He talking about he taking it to somewhere to an industry party. Meanwhile, his family sitting up with businesses in Memphis. Oh, well, we do that for the city. Motherfucker, we don't need your business. It's a damn daycare and a restaurant. It's 5, 6 on every damn corner. What you talking about? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Which one we gonna go in today? Because it's so damn many. Close your eyes and point. It's the citizens of that city and county that helps to line your damn pocket. Okay? And if nothing else, Memphis was the one that was going into these hole in the wall clubs before anybody ever even knew who they was to support them. That is what the Memphians was doing. And these niggas don't feel like they owe Memphis more than what they doing. Why did they have to do that to Young Dolph? Can't no bitch outside of Memphis, excuse my French, ever tell me nothing about my damn city, because we had already knew what was going on. We already knew. It was already all over the streets of Memphis. It was a damn war. It was a war. And so the police chief jumped on. I worked for the police department for some 18 damn years. And when I heard her say it, well, if you don't have to go out, just stay in tonight. Just don't go out. Didn't want to say it's crazy out here. It's been shootings and killings back to back. She couldn't say that. So she just had to say in a calm way not to send pandemonium throughout the city. If you ain't got to go out, don't go out. And unfortunately, what these dudes, when they do this shit, they send these little dudes out to do the dirty work. And then they be sitting in their mansions out of Memphis, outside of Memphis. And then the retaliation is up on these little young dudes. They bear the brunt of all of this bullshit. Because they was going back. Them folks went crazy when they killed Dolph. Do you hear me? It was World War III. And so a lot of these dudes won't say it, but they got a whole lot of anger. But who they should be mad at is themselves, because they sent them young dudes out to do that. And there was some retaliation. And unfortunately, some young dudes who never really had a chance, that was already hurting in the hood, lost their lives. And so they get their asses on there. F them niggas. I'm glad that nigga dead, because they mad because they sent these dudes out and them folks went and retaliated. This is what happens when you don't care about the hoods. Young Dolph could have had his dudes to retaliate on them when they tried to kill him in 2017. He wouldn't do it. You know why? Because Young Dolph knew he was living somewhere in a mansion. It was going to be them young dudes that was left in Castelia in the street that was going to have to deal with the retaliation, because that's who they would have been able to get their hands on. So he told them, don't retaliate. Don't do it. Because he didn't want them little dudes dying out there like that. But unfortunately, when you a low down dog, you don't even give a damn. Look at what they did. Yeah, Straight Drop got to deal with what he did. But Straight Drop was sent out. We know he was sent out. He was sent out by niggas that was twice his age. Old enough to be his damn daddy. Okay? Old enough to be his daddy, but you sending him on hits. Something wasn't right with him already. It's something that ain't right. Anytime you can sexually assault a woman, that's somebody that's twisted. So it didn't work out with Young Dolph for whatever reason. So other people seized this as an opportunity to use him to kill him. As I always say, Straight Drop was a nice looking young man. He was not a bad looking child. Very handsome. He wasn't no bad rapper. Why not help him the right way? Instead, you making promises of fame and fortune to go do your dirt. And that should be an example to all the little dudes. Look at what happened. He didn't even have a lawyer. And so when I get on here, I speak with a lot of damn passion because YouTube don't pay a damn bill I got. Okay. And then my heart is in my city. I done walk the streets of my city. Fuck who don't like it. Kiss all up in my ass. Whoever don't like it, stay off my fucking page. She talk about Memphis, her city. It is my city. I got a passion for my city. That's why I work with people. We start programs and things of that nature. Get out and feed the homeless. I can't go downtown and see. You don't see me all on Instagram and on Facebook with my camera when I'm in the downtown area and I stop at the McDonald's and I'm feeding the people that's up, stopping and giving out sandwiches and shit. I don't do that because it's personal. Because I don't have to get a like. Okay. And when I say I pay taxes, I do. And it goes right into the city to help with the people in the city. Okay. So when I say I know these neighborhoods, I know how these people live, and you can't get me other than when she do something wrong to say nothing bad about Glorilla. I know Glorilla came from the damn trenches. Do y'all know where Glorilla came from? I wouldn't wish that on nobody. Okay. But it does something to me because it's a damn shame that the people, the Gotti and them can come from the same damn area. They know about the trenches over there. But they got it as a show pony, and I hope she's smart enough to have some folks around her. And I hope he have a change of heart before God deal with him. Because I don't think she's gonna be done right. But that's the thing. It should never come to that because it's enough money out there for everybody. You can get yours without taking advantage of other people. But you get people that was dirt poor like Glorilla who don't know the difference. They just glad to have the fame and to have a little bit more money. But you take somebody out like Young Dolph that's teaching true financial liberation so that you don't have to be a slave. You could be your own boss. The independent way is the longer route, but the money is longer. But unfortunately, everybody want to be over somebody. They want to be able to give them just enough. They want to be able to give them what they want to give them. That's the type of mentality that people like Gotti got. And I ain't being hard on Gotti. I'm just calling it like it is. If the nigga look at it, he needs to get on his knees and ask God to pray. Because when he circle back, he asks God to forgive him. Because when he circle back around Gotti, these words that I'm saying or whatever anybody say, you probably gonna been a preferred it. Because when God gets you back, you got, and trust me, it's coming. Because he could have put a lid on all of this stuff, and he didn't do it because he was too emotional. And so now you got somebody like Blac Youngsta who came from the trenches of South Memphis. We lived in South Memphis, and we lived in the straight up projects. And Blac Youngsta lived on the end that was the worst, that was the poorest part of South Memphis. Okay. So you get people like him that was dirt poor like that and that would do anything to stay on top. And I think it's unfortunate when people like him looking for validation. Leo says they put in 40 and 100,000 on people's heads Just imagine if they put the same energy into helping the city, maybe things would change. Absolutely. So I don't have no problems with the feds getting ready to drain them of their money. They don't need it. They won't have no more money put on nobody's head. I'd rather see the feds get it because they're going to get it. All that the lawyers don't get. Okay. And then they won't have any money to put on nobody's head since they think that they are God. Okay. It's a damn shame what is going on. It don't, none of this, and because I'm not a fake person, none of this makes me feel good. None of it. It don't make me feel good. How come we couldn't be proud of Gotti and Dolph? Even when they shot at Dolph and shot him, almost killed him. Memphis didn't choose because we was proud of both of them. We should have chose. We should have chose Dolph's life. As I always say, we should have chose his life. Since all some of these folks care about is fame and money, we should have threatened him with that. If he come up shot again, that's gonna be the end of your career because we ain't supporting you. We're not gonna support you. And if we don't support you, ain't nobody gonna put no money behind you. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I thought I had a notification. But this stuff got to stop. It has to. All of this stuff that they're putting into the atmosphere, that they have put into the atmosphere, it's got to stop. And I know a lot of people saying, well, it's gone to. Yeah, they've got something. They tried something on my system, y'all. So, um, if y'all see, if I freeze up, just know whatever they got on my, whatever they put on my, it's not. They're gonna have to do something else because it freezes me up. It does something when something happens, and then it knocks me off of the internet. Okay. So just know if I freeze up and then if something go on, I'm gonna come back. Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. If y'all can hear me, say yes. Okay. Well, I don't know what's going on. Some Leo says he can't hear me. I'm gonna drop the link though. If you are anybody want to come up and speak about this, they definitely can. But I know this. Jizzle better not lose his life. Migos got a them people around Migos got a choice to make. They want to see Lil Migos' career ruined, and they want to see Lil Migos indicted, and some of them people around him. They need to think wisely because however Jizzle got his shit, he ain't dead. When your feelings get hurt, and yeah, that could be looked at as a violation. I'm not saying that it's right. It ain't right to take nobody's shit. But if he want it, he need to go back and he told him to come and get it. Okay. Did I drop the link, y'all? I did. I dropped it. Y'all can hit the link if y'all want to come up. And make sure y'all hit the like button. Who's, Moneybag Yo was really popping at one time. He's still very talented. Moneybag don't do nothing for Memphis. And I know a lot of people say, well, they ain't got to do nothing for Memphis. I think listen, if these dudes have a responsibility to the people that help to make them rich. If nothing else, their responsibility is what they put into the atmosphere. Okay? They have a responsibility. If this demonic, they're putting demonic energy into the atmosphere. If they don't want to do a damn thing for Memphis, they don't have to because they ain't doing it. Okay? But if you ain't gonna do nothing, please don't continuously send destruction back because everybody know y'all putting guns in these little dudes' hands, telling them to go and put hits on people. And then now they mad because they're gonna have to go to jail for it because they going because these little dudes tell. And so what these dudes need to understand is when they think that you are a threat, they understand at that point after you've done their dirt, they'll tell you what the ops is looking to get you back. Little Hilda, they looking to get you back all the time. They gonna take you out themselves because they scared you gonna tell. Right, new to you. Why hate on the ones that help? That's true. Got to give back to the people that got you where you at. No, you can't take people's stuff, but people going to catch you lacking, especially if you're looking for trouble, right? And so when little Migos people need to understand is it wasn't cool for little Migos to be talking about he's smoking on a Dolph pack. And people are not sure that little Migos, they're saying that little Migos might have had something to do with Young Dolph's death. That's what some people are saying. But we don't have to speculate about if Blac Youngsta did or he didn't because he said he did. He said he did. That's what he said. He put it out there for everybody to hear. So Blac Youngsta he's gonna have to deal with what comes with that. If nothing else, he's gotten smart enough to go up underground. That's bait to bring someone out. What you're right, two wrongs don't make a right. Two wrongs definitely don't make a right. Okay? Hold on. I want to show y'all something. Hold on, y'all.
Well, Mark and Michelle, the two rappers at the heart of this story.
Hold on, y'all. I'm going to show y'all this. Hey, Miss Anissa.
Young Dolph and Yo Gotti have apparently had bad blood for some time before today's confrontation.
100 shots.
This is Young Dolph rapping about being shot at 100 times last February. Even released an album about it called Bulletproof. On this day, Young Dolph is actually hit by gunfire. Police say he was staying at the Lowe's Hotel in Hollywood and got into a confrontation with a group of 3 men outside.
That group of 3 men and Young Dolph were in an argument, which escalated to become a fist fight. Young Dolph was knocked to the ground. When he was on the ground, one of those 3 men pulled out a handgun and fired several rounds at Young Dolph, striking him.
After being shot, Young Dolph headed inside here, the Shoe Palace, and you can see a trail of his blood left behind. Blood is splattered all over the floor of the entrance. Police are called once employees spot him inside here.
He starts to leap into the shoe palace and he starts crawling in there and he was dripping blood. You can see the trail of blood just leaking down from him. And I was just very terrified.
This surveillance video shows someone running from the scene.
I got blood on my pen, my feet on the concrete.
Rapper Yo Gotti is described by police as a person of interest.
Young Money.
Yeah. Me and my wheel pull LD back to back.
Here's Yo Gotti rapping recently with Nicki Minaj. Police say Yo Gotti has not been arrested. They say someone abandoned this Cadillac Escalade and took off on foot. Tonight, officers detained at least 2 persons of interest for questioning, while Young Dolph fights for his life.
The victim had received multiple gunshot wounds, and he is in critical condition at this time.
Within the last hour, the LAPD told us that Young Dolph has begun to stabilize after surgery.
That was September 26, 2017. Them niggas went too far. And y'all expect for me to believe Gotti didn't know this was going to happen? They took it too far. It went too far then. They didn't shoot him to play with him. They tried to kill him. It was. If you will send it to me. Anissa, if you will send it to me, I would appreciate that so much. So we could see who is doing this. Has anybody else membership been stopped? Somebody said to me the other day that they was unsubscribed. Somebody had unsubscribed them to me. They was like, I was unsubscribed from you and I don't know how. So these fuck niggas, these fuck niggas messing with my Google account again. But send me that, if you could call me tonight and give me that IP address. Hold on, y'all. And we're gonna figure out who doing this shit. I think one of them has already been identified. Y'all do know some of these vloggers got hackers, and I guess they feel like by getting them to see, you know, you dealing with a fuck nigga when they worried about how many members you got and go in and cancel some of her members' membership. They gonna let this little money on YouTube get them sent right back to jail. Because I promise you, once it is, you know, but anyways, but this yeah. Yeah, they F ninjas. That's what they are. They pathetic. And y'all make sure y'all put um a lock on your make sure y'all put a lock on y'all's credit report, because they got these women on here scamming. These men too. These men scamming too. Okay. But they had gone too far, you guys. When that happened back in September of 2017. They had taken it too far. It was wrong on so many levels what they did to him. It was wrong on so many levels. Okay. I'm going to drop the link again. Okay, that time with, I'm trying to make sure. Okay. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Okay, I'm back. Leo Thompson says, I work for a local government in my state and the IT tech agent that runs. Somebody was trying to get into my email tonight because when I tried to log in, they said I tried to get in too many times. Try back in 1 hour. So that means that somebody was trying to hack into my account. Somebody was trying to hack into my Instagram. I'm gonna delete the whole damn Instagram because I don't even be on Instagram like that. I don't give a damn about no Instagram. He said Roger loud and clear. Yeah, guys. Anyways, you guys, I had dropped the link. And the thing about dropping the link too, I have to be careful when I drop that link because when I drop that link, they are able to as a matter of fact, they're able to mess with the live through StreamYard. I forgot about that. So I'm gonna look at getting another system another software other than StreamYard. StreamYard charged too much for them to be able to manipulate their links and mess with people's lives. And that's what some of these vloggers do. It's a lot of sick vloggers on here, and they pedophiles too. The ones that do this are tied up in pedophile rings, tied up in pedophilia rings and things of that nature. They're pedophiles. And they want to come over here. You know, they hack your network so they can get in your phone because they be wanting to see if you got pictures of your little babies and grandbabies and nieces and stuff in your phones, so that they can try and, you know, they get off on that. They sick. These are bloggers that have like a whole lot of people on their lives. They supporting pedophiles. I'm telling y'all, they keep messing with me. I'm gonna tell it because we already got to narrow down to what area that the hacks are coming from, right? It'll be a matter of time before it be some damn arrest. But a lot of them are pedophiles. They're looking for pictures of children in your phones and your credit card numbers so that they can go and get people to get IDs in your name and stuff. And then some of these vloggers work with like Mob Tie, CMG, people like that. Then they lead y'all to believe that, you know, that they, you know, want justice for a takeoff and for Young Dolph. Missy, I purchased 2 flavors of Sweet Bitch this weekend. Oh my God, Sweet Bitch is so good. It is so good. I love Sweet Bitch. Okay. I love Sweet Bitch. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Hold on. Maybe I missed it. It's a Moscato. Dang, Anissa, I can't find it nowhere. Select. You know what? I noticed that all liquor stores don't have it, but the majority of them do. But it is so good. I got some Sweet Bitch for my mods. I need my mods to reach out to me so I can make sure y'all's addresses are. As a matter, I've been had like some Sweet Bitch for my mods. I just keep forgetting to send it out to mail it. Y'all drop a few coins on the app. Thank you, New Era. Thank you so much. Yep. Make sure y'all hit the like button. If y'all haven't hit the like button, make sure you all hit the like button. Yes, I like it. I love it so much. I do. I love it so much. It's so sweet and so good. I got some wine here that I have not tried yet. I think it's called Candy in a Bottle. I love sweet wines. I bet that's gonna be really good. I can't drink no dry wines. I can't. I love Moscatos. It's just Moscatos are really, really good. Yep, Moscatos are really good. Yeah, y'all, they like looking at little girls and little babies. And they like putting them into human trafficking and stuff. That's what they do. All right, y'all. We've been on here 2 hours. I'm gonna go on and get off. I'm gonna go on and get off. Like I said, I wanted to talk about, we talked about Lil Migos and Blac Youngsta, okay? And I think it's interesting because as I say it now, it's not all of this killing and stuff that gotta stop. These dudes got the game confused. They feel like they could just get mad and kill people kill people, which is really just extremely barbaric anyways on so many levels. And it's a damn shame that people like Migos and Blac Youngsta and Juke and Gotti and all of these people can't just make the money, because these folks make a lot of money. They can't just make the money and live a nice lifestyle. Okay, they can't do that. They feel like making money affords them the opportunity to cause terror in a community, because as old as these niggas is, even at Migos age, he know damn well that you can't control what people say. And if you can't control it, you just ignore it. You don't deal with it, but you sure can't be putting hits out on them just because you got the money to do it. Right. So they got the game confused. So I think at this point, they're going to have to make a decision on what is more important to them, their freedom or the illusion of, I'm a gangster or something like that. Because as I said, there's just no, what's the word that I'm looking for? There's just no winning with thinking that you are a gangster, because you just don't win with that. Good night, everyone. Yes. So anyways, you guys, I'm gonna get on off of here. It's almost 11 o'clock. I got a long day tomorrow, but I want you guys to know how much I appreciate you. I have truly enjoyed you guys tonight. I want you all to know that I truly appreciate you. I think now I know why some of these hackers be in California. I think I know the vlogger that it comes from, since I got a vlogger from that up that way that is obsessed also. I'm a Leo as well. Shout out to all the Leos. That illusion got them. Yes, that illusion got them down bad, and they don't know how to let it go. That illusion of being something that they are not. They're willing to go away from their children and not see their kids on the outside for the rest of their lives. And nobody, if they really even, they don't really even understand. Nobody gives a damn about them. Nobody gives a damn about them, not even the people around them. They just after what they can try and get. That's it. And when they go to jail, they be through with them because they can no longer give them anything. Okay. And so that's why I think a lot of these young men need to wake up. I be hard on them, but hell, I mean, they need to be. Folks kissing their asses and telling them what they want to hear. I don't have to kiss nobody's ass, and I'm not going to. I think the truth needs to be told. That's the reason that our community is in the condition that it is now. People are not saying those things that need to be said. Our community is messed up and hurting. And it's a damn shame that we're supposed to have men leading in our community, but the men don't know how to do nothing but compete with the women. They competing and fighting women. Most real men don't get into that women stuff. Instead, you have men that come over here to my page to listen to my verbiage, to regurgitate everything I say, and then try and discredit me. Get you a life. I don't go to people's pages that I don't like. But you know, they need to come to my page because they got to know what to say. Okay? You know, I was reading, you know, this book called The Art of War. And they say the art of war is to, in the book, is to become your enemy. But make sure if you are a man, your enemy is not a woman, and you don't try to become that woman because you might be looked at as a sissy. Okay? Just remember that. A man is a man, a woman is a woman. Okay? Two different sexes. I don't want to become no man. I don't. Okay? They're mad because we care. And right. They're mad because we care and we're passionate, because I definitely care. When people get through, I definitely care. And it's not just about Memphis. I hate to see stuff like this happening in any community, in any state, city, and state. Okay? That's right, Leo. There's no more leadership. Roberta, he was in here, I believe, the night before last. Oh, Lord, have mercy. But you're right, there's no more leadership. You got the men competing with the women instead of being the head of their household. And they think their one and only job is to try and break down a woman. And they wonder why these women putting the law on them. Right? I'm not going to fight with no man. Yeah, you can come up. I'm not gonna fight with no man. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna put the police on them. And I'm serious. I'm not fighting with no damn man. Not unless they try to come to my house, and I'm not gonna fight with them then. I'm gonna pop them. You a threat to my person. And the good thing about it is I don't hide it. You're not gonna continuously violate me and think you're gonna hack my shit because you think you cutting off my blessings. Okay, hon, I see you.
Yeah, I just want to say, you know, when Dolph first died and the Migos was laughing, little Migo was laughing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This is just karma. He lucky he didn't lose his life though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? True. Then his brother was the driver, Cornelius, whatever his name is. So he lucky he didn't lose his life. You know what I'm saying? And all this get back is about to happen. I don't wish death upon nobody, but Dolph didn't do nothing to his soul but help people that was jealous of him. And you know, at the end of the day, God always gonna prevail. And Yo Gotti can try to act like he wanna, you know, he doing the right thing now, but it's gonna be Yo Gotti, it's gonna be Blac Youngsta, and it's gonna be his brother. They all gonna get indicted, but I think his brother gonna get killed because they've been trying to kill him. Because he the one sent the hit, and that governor dude that's in jail, the informant guy, he the one that's gonna help take him down though. Watch, mark my words.
I believe it's several of them talking.
Huh?
I believe it's several of them talking.
Yeah, but the thing is, the informant guy that's what's gonna get Yo Gotti took down. The informant guy is the guy that took the picture with his brother. That
Oh, you talking
government guy.
about Orange Mound Marquette?
Yeah, he the one that's gonna take down the whole vessel. But the guy, the dirty, the little street. See, look, this is how Migos rank when his brother now went and did that little job. Didn't you notice after Dolph now died? After Dolph died, he got some rank in CMG, like the Illuminati kind of like like the little rank. But then, as you can tell, you remember when Yo Gotti signed Mozzie?
Yeah.
Okay, so he knew something was about to happen for us once Cornelius, whatever his name is, the one that's in jail. He knew for a fact that that was his brother. He knew that. He knew that was his brother, but he signed to the CMG. So that's what's gonna get him tied in there, Rico, regardless. You get it?
I do believe it's a Rico coming.
Oh yeah, it's gonna take a little time. But at the same time, Blac Youngsta had his hands all in there. And I'm saying what I'm saying. I don't care what nobody say. Blac Youngsta was a part of that because he thought Dolph had something to do with his brother. With his little brother that died off in Miami. And they was running out there picking with them, steady shooting at them, laughing until one of them got killed. They didn't like that. You know what I'm saying? So I believe Blac Youngsta was there in that shop, in that cookie shop.
You think so?
He was there. I feel like he was one of the people. I feel like he was one of the people that came through that little wash house. You know what I'm saying? That was standing between the wash house. I firmly believe that. I feel that because the day he died, he did some kind of imitation on video and he hurried up and turned it off. He's a crash dummy. Like he's the dumbest dude with some money on earth. And that's why him and Yo Gotti brother fell out, because he was doing all that shit on camera. Like he made that video. With Dolph Tombstone. He the one that was the crash and burn. So either he gonna get sacrificed, either Yo Gotti gonna sacrifice him. Cause it ain't money bag. Even, listen to what Grove Hero said. They know. Grove Hero know exactly what he's talking about. He said, this ain't got nothing to do with money bag. He said it was Big Jug, and it was Blac Youngsta, and it was and Migos. And Lil Migo. He lucky, like I said, Lil Migo lucky he didn't get his life taken. He better be lucky that was just a chain.
How do you think they got that chain? Because that's a mystery. How do you think they got it?
Somebody he was close to caught him with no burner, because he's a little bitty skinny ass dude. You know what I'm saying? And he lucky they just took that chain instead of taking his life.
That's true. They didn't take his life.
They could have, but who they want is Big Jug. That's who they want. They're trying to kill Big Jug.
Why you think they're trying to kill Big Jug?
Because he sent the hit. Yo Gotti influenced it. He influenced it. But at the same time, it's between Yo Gotti. Now, actually, yeah, Yo Gotti, Big Jug, and Lil Migo. Because Lil Migo brother was the driver. Period. And I'm gonna get off here because I said a lot, but I've been sitting back, being quiet, paying attention.
Okay, I've been seeing you in the comments.
Yeah, I just sit back. I'm smart. I put 2 and 2 together, and the identical twins are on there. They break down detailed information.
Yeah, I like the identical twins. They do have really
people
good.
It's a lot of people out here with common sense, and ain't nobody dumb. They took an innocent man's life and expect, you know what I'm saying? Expect people to be cool, man. Like they did the devil's work. And you read what you saw, you dig a ditch and you fall in it. And watch how this empire crumble. And Jay-Z gonna take over CMG when all this shit go down. He can sit there and act
They
like
say
he
he
going.
owning it. They say he own it right now. You think so? You think
Man,
Gotti
it's supposed to
gave
be a
up?
huge chess move. Watch. Mark my words. Mark my words.
Mm.
Watch. Politics is a man. Put it like this: he did the devil's work for the devil to get moved up in the ranks. But when Blac Youngsta wowed out and fucked up the plans as far as not moving code because they've been trying to kill him for all this time and they finally got him, but it was sloppy off emotion because Blac Youngsta was bad about his brother dying. Trust me, it was a rush job. But anyway, let me get off of here.
Okay, hon. Thank you for coming up.
All right.
All right. All right. That was Trey. They know. I think that's his name. Trey. Trey. You know. I think Trey. They know or something. Yeah. Youngster lost two brothers. I don't know. I don't know if you know if that's true about his brother. You know, the insurance agents say that's what happened, but I don't think that his family feels that that's what happened. So about his brother losing his life. According to some people in his family, they don't think that that's true. That his that Dolph them killed Youngster's brother. They say that that's not what happened. So, but I don't know. Um, remember the video of Jill giving a bag to Yo? That was the payment. Yeah, thanks for coming up, Trey. They know. Yep. Um. Hey, Jeff. Letitia, I'm fed up with the CMG camp. Wow. Yeah, Jeff getting on late. He's getting on real late. The brother died in Miami. Youngster thinks it was Dolph's people. Hmm. That was according to what I think the insurance agent was the person that put that out. That was according to him. Remember, the insurance agent told that to Thaddeus Matthews. I think he kind of hung around them. He was kind of in the end with them. So, but I don't know. But I do know this killing has to stop. It's a darn shame that people don't have any regards or value as it relates to a life. As it relates to a life, and that's a darn shame because once you take somebody's life, you can't get that back. And so what these young men got to do is open their eyes up. This stuff is not right. These OGs got to take a better stance. They do. They got to take a better stance. Okay. Instead of helping these young dudes or encouraging them to crash out, they need to be trying to help them. D-Mom was on here earlier, Miss Diane. I haven't seen Miss D in a while, but D-Mom was on here. She was on this live a little earlier. And I gotta drop some stuff for my members. No, I haven't heard Blac Youngsta is a minister. I haven't heard that, but you know what? I will say this. I really, if you look at some of Blac Youngsta's lives and things of that nature, Blac Youngsta always acknowledged God. And so I really hate that Blac Youngsta took another route. Okay, I do. I hate that he took another route. Because I mean, I just I do. Because I knew Blac Youngsta's great aunts. And I know that they were some praying women. Like this stuff, even though, I'm not saying that, they didn't, that the family members that I knew, that I grew up around, didn't get in any trouble. I'm just saying that they still had their core foundation was they believed in God, went to church and things of that nature. So, I hate this. I hate it even worse for Young Dolph's family, because Young Dolph could never be there to see his children graduate. He won't be there to walk his daughter down the aisle. He won't be there to see his son make life decisions and help him. They took all of that away. Okay. Even at 36 years old, they still rob Young Dolph of about 40 years of life with his children. They robbed him, and the reason I put those years up, it is because God says he gives us 75 years. And after 75 years, then we live on grace. We're living on grace anyways. But 75 years he promises us. Young Dolph was 36 years old, so they took about 40 years of his life. They robbed him of that. All because of what? There could never be anything big enough that he could have did, especially because he was just walking into a cookie shop. So he was definitely not a threat to anybody. There are no excuses for what happened to him. There are no excuses for anybody to ever try and play God. They are not God. I wouldn't give a damn how much money a person got. They're not God. So there is nothing that they could ever say that would make what they did okay to him. And not just him, but anybody else that has lost their life to stupidity. There's nothing good enough when you're taking a human life that is not a threat to your person. And so these OGs is really just, because these dudes look up to them, what they doing is they really just fell in their community. Because these men are supposed to be leading in the community. Instead, what these men are doing, and that's the reason why God is destroying a lot of these men, and it's strictly God that's doing it. What these men are doing is, if they see a strong woman, they feel like their job is to destroy. People now feel the only thing that makes some people feel good now is to destroy. So if they see a strong woman, they get about thinking that they can try and destroy her, just like they try to violate me on this internet. And I'm a fighter. I'm not going to stop until I see all of them in jail. I'm playing for keeps. I don't know what they doing, because hacking and shit, you got to be sick to be doing it, but I'm playing a different game. I'm not gonna let these dudes get on here and violate me. I'm playing a different game. I don't know what they playing, but I know what I'm doing. And I'm willing to bet you I'm gonna win in the end. I'm willing to bet everything on it that I will be the winner, because all I do is win. All I do is win no matter what. And I got the endurance of a damn hyena. Okay? They don't run out of breath. You better ask them about hyenas. When they get to running, you can't outrun them. Okay? You can't outrun them. And then I don't have altered thinking. I don't do drugs and stuff like that. So that gives me an advantage anyways. I ain't no crackhead. Okay? When all people have to do is leave other people alone. And if you notice, some of these folks on here, they got the same mentality as the people that, you know, especially the people that did this to Young Dolph. That's because a lot of them are in gang affiliated. They're in the same damn gangs. They gang brothers. They have to get on here and fool y'all. They can't fool me though, because they know I know. I still ain't bust them out because I'm going to let the police bust them out. I'm playing a different game. You niggas on here doing all kinds of stuff. You stealing people's identities. And then you'll come for me? When y'all know I loves the police. You can't make me shame. Oh, you the police? Somebody got on here one day and said, use the police. I said, uh-huh. I thought you knew. So don't come on here violating because I'm gonna send you to up to Crime Stoppers. That's what I'm gonna do. So don't come on here violating me. Don't come on here harassing my folks because you're committing a federal crime on a federal internet. Terroristic threats. Don't do that because we're gonna report you. They can't say I didn't tell them. And they do it anyways. Because people want that illusion. It makes them feel good when they think that they are terrorizing. Oh, I terrorized them. They life miserable. That's how sick people are. They are not happy because they're miserable. Some of these folks ought to be dead because they are plain demonic. They have allowed a demonic force to transfer into their temple. And they ain't got nobody around them to rebuke. Because, see, we used to could go to the church and get some people that was truly filled with the Spirit of God and start rebuking out spirits. Ain't nobody got that no more. People are too comfortable in their evilness. They're too comfortable. I know where you live at in Mississippi. I already got that covered. The sheriff, the police chief, and all the officers know what's going on. I already filled them in on what's going on. It's reports everywhere. The FBI got reports, everybody. You think you're going to come down here to Mississippi and leave? You think you're going to come and troll me and come in close proximity to me and you a threat to me and you think you're going to leave this city? You ain't leaving. And if you get some freak in Memphis who already know what it's like in Mississippi, then they really on meds. Because they know what it is. You got to be an out-of-towner to come here. You ain't leaving. Okay, you ain't leaving. That's been sealed. Not only by me, but the sheriff and the chief. You ain't leaving. But these folks want positions so bad, they will try anything. And I told you, you ain't leaving. Because you're a threat to me. But it goes to show that mental illness is so prevalent that folks will let people send them out. They will. And I'm not going to play fair with you. Do you know the laws like I do? I'm not going to. I'm going to keep you tied up in court. All for what? Some fuck nigga? These folks too easy to be used. And you'll be lucky if you leave. But I don't think you will. Okay? And that's why more and more people have to protect themselves, because folks are so demonic that they think that they're crash dummies. They think that they can make you do whatever. You don't do what I say do, I'm going to terrorize your life. Why do these vloggers think they need a hacker? Because YouTube ain't got that lawsuit that we get ready to put on them yet to make them stop? Is that why? Folks supposed to be on here vlogging. Why they need hackers? Why they got these hackers that's affiliated with them? So that they can go and hack folks' stuff. That's the mentality of our people. Pathetic. These people need YouTube. I don't need it. If they had left me alone, I probably would have left a long time ago, but I ain't going nowhere now. And it ain't got nothing to do with anything other than jealousy. She gonna get more subscribers than me. Why don't we all get together and put a hit on her? It was just unbelievable to me when I found out vloggers was putting hits on other vloggers because they had a narrative that they wanted to push. And when anybody, I guess I ain't in no sector. You motherfucker, don't okay. Let me control my temper. Because every time I think about somebody think that they're gonna put me in a damn sector, it makes me mad as hell. And I ain't beefing with no damn body either. I got a lawyer that says she'll beef. If in case you want to slander, but I'm not gonna beef. If anybody say they beefing with me, they want some fucking attention. Okay? They come at you because they want to try to control you. Because these people I don't even know. But don't ever think you're gonna put me in no sector. I don't know nothing about no sector. I stand on my own. I've been on YouTube too damn long before anybody was on here talking about sectors. I ain't in no sector. Kiss my ass. I respect whatever folks doing, if they are doing it and they are all in agreement with it, as long as they ain't hurting other folks. A group of folks together, okay, that's fine, but I don't know nothing about that. Leave me alone. Let me do my thing. You do yours. But people don't know how to do that. They just have to do something to get them in jail. And it shocks me that it's led by men. The women follow because women hate other women. Anything that they think is going to hurt another woman, they would get themselves involved, and they got the most to lose because they the one with the damn kids that they get ready to go away from. They'll do anything these men tell them to do. Is it going to give me more attention with you? Yeah, I do it. Pitiful. Okay, pitiful. And so they get to looking at me. First of all, they don't like me because I have an affiliation with the police department. I know a lot of people don't like the police. Okay. So when they look at me, a lot of them that's scamming and tricking and putting women into prostitution and stealing and killing and all that, they don't really like me anyways. And they want they hate the police, so they look at me, they want to do something to the real police, so they look at me as, well, you know, maybe she'll be the easiest. I'm telling you, I'm putting charges on you. I'm not gonna let you violate me. I'm not getting ready to lose what I got, so I'm going to use the law. That's the reason why I pay that lawyer. I make the money to pay a lawyer. And that's why when they narrow down who it is, who I want, whoever's sending that damn hacker over here, that's who I want. And I'm going to give them hell. These folks have had hackers for the longest. They got a hacker right now, a black guy. They said from out of North Carolina, a damn pedophile. And they call him the Grand Wizard. Or whatever they call him, the master of hacking on YouTube. And they hire him to go and hack folks' shit. Not only that, but he's stealing their identities. But you know, that's in the hand of the FBI. I told you bitches to stay away from off my page. Stay off of my shit. If you had never came messing with me, it wouldn't be up there because it show up there. Keep getting your money from CMG, trying to mislead people and mob ties, and leave me alone. Keep doing it because that's what they doing. Okay. That's what they doing. And I say to y'all, my subscribers, the people that's in here, ask God to give you wisdom. Gotti and his gang through. They were going to kill him and nothing would be done, but God is on the throne and he is going to send that army of angels and bring them down shame worldwide. I absolutely agree, Miss Diane. But I say to my subscribers and stuff, the people that come through here, ask God to give you the wisdom. Your ear gates, everything needs to go into your ear gates. Some of these people have been put here to do nothing but deceive. And so what they do is, a deceptive person because they go after other people. Because they have a job to do, and that is to put some type of agenda out that they've been paid to put out. So ask God to guide your ear gates and your eye gates and give you wisdom to decipher what's true and what's not. Because I ain't got no reason to get on here and tell you no lies. Because if I don't know something, I'm going to tell you I don't know. What you think? I don't know, baby. I don't know because I can't mislead you. I don't know. Okay. But when I do know something, I try to lead you to the truth. Because the truth is going to come out anyways. Right? But it's just too many people that's just comfortable and being deceptive. They send these women out, go over there and troll her on her page. Okay. But I have to understand that when you start looking into some of these women, a lot of them they've had hard lives. They've been prostitutes and they on all kinds of meds. They on drugs and alcohol, and husbands and boyfriends beat the hell out of them. Some of them even got their kids. Some of them about to lose their jobs because they're using their jobs to get information to give the vloggers. Okay. So that's when you know that there's a lot of mental illness, because who puts their livelihood in jeopardy for somebody that don't even give a damn about them? And you got kids and grandkids and shit to feed. What kind of sense do that make? Right? So we have to pray for people, because even though I get on here and I talk my shit, I be hating to see people in the conditions that they are in, because when people are mentally weak and sick, that's a pitiful state. And so they do deserve prayer. You got to be mentally ill to sit up and focus on somebody else when you could take that energy and put it into your own shit. Okay. At some point, their minds should have told them, they think I'm bluffing them. I'm not bluffing, but they think that I'm bluffing about that hacking. Okay. But when people have gotten away with doing it so long, they're comfortable. They think that they can outsmart even the FBI. That's what they think. But pride always comes before a fall. The Bible speaks about that. Let them keep thinking whatever they're gonna think. That's a good way. That's good for us. Okay. Because one thing about people, when they get mad at you, they tell who the hackers are. They'll tell you in a minute. You know, this person is a hacker. They told me a female that was a hacker. I couldn't believe it. And then I got to thinking about, but you know what? I bet, they ran it down to me. What sector it was, how long they've been hacking, why they targeted me, everything. I was like, damn, I knew one of them they told me was a hacker. I said, I knew that heifer was a hacker. My mind told me she was. And so I just politely forwarded on over to them alphabet boys and I let them do their thing. Okay. Because the devil will mess himself up trying to mess you up. It ain't no reason for no Negroes to be on here hacking. Do they think they white? Them white folks that's helping them, they gonna find a way to escape this because they're gonna put it all on the cuckabug kids. That's the reason why they give classes and teach them a little bit on how to hack so they can put it all at their feet because they already have, really. And these cuckabug kids think that they're gonna be able to get away with doing a federal crime. And then behind the white people just did it. They just want to get a black man and a black woman. And they went and got all kinds of shit in folks' names. And cause them all kinds of distress. But they're going to be sitting up wanting somebody to feel sorry for them when them indictments drop on them. Ain't that something? Some of these rappers ain't the only ones that's going to be indicted. Okay? Some of their cronies going to be indicted too. These folks taking money. I don't even, and the thing about it is I don't give a damn about folks taking money to steer a narrative. I don't care. I just know that they can't stop me from doing what I do. That's where the problem comes in when you start messing with violating and trying to control other people. Do your shit and leave other people alone. But they can't do that. But then God put in my spirit, that's all a part of the plan because what they doing ain't right. They have to put their hands on the wrong person for the shit to blow up. That's when a criminal organization goes down, when they put their hands and mouth on the wrong person. So it's orchestrated by God because I'm just the one to send them emails up. I don't care how nice and light my voice is. You're not going to violate me and get away with it. I'm not going to let you. And I'm going to keep it legal. We're going to do it the legal way. Okay? That's how we do it. Like I said, these niggas is pedophiles. Have they even registered? No, because they're too busy trying to hack your phone to get pictures of your little grandbabies. I done told y'all what they want. They're pedophiles. They involved in human trafficking. Some of these folks even on here, women, I don't understand what's going on with women. Why have they become so treacherous as it relates to other women? These men don't give a damn about them. A lot of them. Some of these women, I'm hearing, setting up other women and drugging them and allowing people to rape, to RAPE the woman when she is out drugged. And they letting other men pay them to set the woman up so that they can drug her. It's happening right here on YouTube. Did y'all hear what I said? Right here on YouTube. All because these dime store bitches, old raggedy tired ass hoes, want to be called a damn. They want these dudes to give them the position of a damn madam. Ain't that some shit? Okay. Ain't that some shit? So people have lost their minds, y'all. I don't know. For the life of me, I don't understand. I just don't. People have flat out lost their minds. We talk about the younger generation, but I can't understand what's going on with my generation, because we came up in a different era when we know we didn't do shit like this. We didn't do stuff like this. We didn't do that in our era. So what's the excuse? These younger folks ain't got nothing to look up to. They done got old and got brand new. It's a damn shame to be an old fool. A woman can't even go nowhere and enjoy herself and have fun without niggas trying to spike her drink. And the women, you think that's your girls. Cause see, in my time, if one of my friends got messed up, I didn't really drink. I don't really drink out in public anyways, because I have to be aware of my surroundings. But if one of my girls got messed up, I definitely wasn't gonna drink. Number one of us had to drive, and then I had to watch the surroundings. One no nigga gonna walk off with a girl that came there with me and she drunk. Oh, she grown. Oh, I'm getting ready to put on the biggest scene I could put on. We gonna get the police up in here. I'm finna shut it down, nigga. We gonna shut it down today, because I ain't got no issues with getting somebody on the phone from law enforcement. We get ready to shut it down, because I'm getting ready to shut it down with the whole police station, because I know how to get them out here. She gonna stay right there and you gonna walk away. At least you'll walk away free, or we gonna shut it down. But ain't no women doing that. All it takes is a man getting in her ear, showing her some attention. Well, she her own woman. She on her own. Because they slick jealous of her and don't like other women. They want to see them go through that agony. So I don't even like social drink. The only way you're going to see me drinking is if I'm in my house and I have a get together. Okay. And people can put their cups down and walk away from their cups and come back to them in my house. Okay. They can put their cups down at somebody else's house with me there and walk away, because they know how I watch. They know how I am. But unfortunately, it's so many just dirt hurt women. They'll do anything to try and destroy another woman for the attention of a man that don't give a damn about them anyways. And so it's sad, as I say, that a lot of these people, a lot of these young women don't have anybody to look up to. I think about some of the cases that I get, or some of the calls that I get, and they'll call or they'll come and sit in my office. I need you to find my baby daddy. And I'm not lying. I'm not exaggerating when I say this. Okay. How much you charge? I tell them the fee. What's his name? Well, what you need, because I want you to get started. If it's income tax time, they'll pay. Okay, you child support can't find him. We can find him. We sure can. What's his name? Junebug. Okay. What's his real name? Well, they call him Junebug. Okay. But what's his real name? Don't even know his real name, and sitting up with a damn baby. Then had the nerve to show all they damn teeth. Well, I had got drunk and got pregnant. and then wonder why he running from her. Think he's supposed to have some respect for? Well, he's supposed to take care of his baby. Lady, he don't know you. Yeah, he got to take care of his baby, but he don't even know you. But they think stuff like that is cute. I ain't God. If you don't know his name, how the hell you think I'm going to know it? Hell, I'm just a damn investigator. I ain't no miracle worker. You going to need to know his first name or something so I can do a global in my system. But if you ain't got now name, I can't do nothing for you. But I thought you could get their name. You know how many damn folks got the damn nickname Junebug? But I know he had hung out over there on the Parkway. Oh, okay. I can't do a damn thing for you, but pray. That's it. I can give you some prayers, but we can't give you no service. Because my feed, you couldn't pay me enough to try to figure out all the June bugs in Memphis. You can't. But that's the type of stuff that has happened. And it's a darn shame that stuff like that happens. And these folks don't think nothing of it. But I mean, they've been told it's okay. They ain't got nobody to look up to. Their mamas the same way. They mama telling them that thing between your legs is a money maker. You better make your money. You ain't got no more mamas hardly telling them that thing between your legs is your temple. And you don't let everybody enter into your soul. That's the way. That is the segue to your soul. And they letting everybody enter. That's my money maker. Yeah, you better get that little $40. I was in shock when I was looking on Facebook and they was trending, and I heard women was saying, I got my little 40. I heard young girls posting, I guess he don't want no woman that's got her own $40. I was like, oh, okay, I guess that's a fad right now. I had no idea. I never would have thought women was selling ass for $40 little. I never in my life would have thought that. So when my cousins told me, they said, girl, they say that because, you know, that's how much they selling ass for. $40? $40. It ain't got no price on it but 40. What can you can't even buy a loaf of damn bread with $40. I was just so in shock. But so many girls and stuff are on pills now. That's what it's getting them, pills and powder and shit like that. And they got their mamas and stuff encouraging them to do it. It's sad. Well, at least you getting some money for it. It's a shame before God. Okay? It is. It's sad. And it's unfortunate. And so when you see a lot of these bottom feeding ass men on here that think that they can violate women, it is because that is what they used to. And they hate anything that looks strong because they used to breaking down women. But I'm going to break them down with the law. And I ain't going to stop until I do it. You don't violate me. Okay? I got a passion for it because I didn't go fucking with nobody. This is something that they used to doing to women. She's strong, can't even talk. She's strong. I'm going to break her down. No, bitch, I'm unbreakable. Because it's a lot of stuff that I know I could have broke a whole lot of folks down, but I don't do it like that. I don't go looking for folks. I don't want to know your information. And I got the systems to pull up anything. I could pull up what you was in your last life. That's how bad my systems is. If you want to put it out here, you got to be licensed to have them. No bitch that was hacking could ever get that. I got a system that TBI had to approve. So ain't no fucking hacker got that. You don't see me on here giving out information. I'll tell them, and that's why I make sure when I get on here, I say, this is public information. Now I'm going to the public systems. You're going to pay me if I'm going to use my other systems. That's professionalism. I pay out the frame for them systems. I'm not going to get on here to prove nothing to a bunch of YouTubers. I don't get paid no money. I'm not talking about y'all. I'm talking about those YouTubers that's competing. Oh, I can find information. Who could find more information than me and done found it? D-Mon, tell them about it. But do I get on here and talk about it? Absolutely not. As far as that Young Dolph case, I don't have to find information. I know the sources. I know the sources downtown. Am I going to get on here and regurgitate that? Absolutely not. A lot of them are my friends. You think I'm going to ruin their cases to prove a point to somebody? Absolutely not. I ain't got nothing to prove. So when I say MPD and the FBI doing the damn thing, you better know they doing it. They doing it. Because I know they doing it. And ain't no vlogger, ain't nobody other than the witnesses that they working with that don't nobody know about did that other than them. Okay? So when you're not seeking validation, I get on here to keep my subscribers on track, to have fun, to give good content, and to have some peace. A lot of times people don't know what I go through. My job ain't easy, so I get on here. It's a release, and these niggas thought they was going to violate me. And I hadn't done a damn thing to them. I'd had the same damn password for years on YouTube. I hadn't changed my password. I didn't know that because I didn't give a damn. I was just getting on here. I didn't know that they had went on the black market and found my password because I didn't have a two-step authenticator at the time and was logging in, deleting my damn videos. Fuck niggas. And they think I ain't gonna give them hell? You motherfuckers better tell who it was, else all you bitches going down that's doing this criminal shit, because I'm coming for y'all. I'm telling you. You better disassociate yourself. I'm telling you. Or else everybody going down. Because I know the group it was. You better get like some of them other ones that have dropped names and disassociate yourself. Because we're going to keep digging. But that's how grimy. That's the reason why our people in the position that they in now. It ain't the white man. It's a white man. It's the white men use they cuckabug napping neck, no good asses. And then point the finger at them. You better ask me because I know about it. So scared somebody else gonna make another dime, and look at all the shit that they have created. When they could have just still been vlogging and telling their lies for years. But they couldn't do that, just like they couldn't leave Young Dolph alone. Look at the mess that has been created with Young Dolph just because they felt the need to take his life. Same way with some of these vloggers, because they feel the need to violate because they working with CMG and they working with mob ties and they got y'all food. Okay? And I stand on that one. And if they ain't working with CMG, they working with some of them affiliates that's got labels up under the umbrella of CMG. Okay? And they know I know it. But it ain't the white folks that's got us in the position that we're in. It's us. Because we're so pitiful. Crabs in a bucket mentality. Crabs in a bucket. Okay? Crabs in a bucket. I ain't mean to get on here and preach like that, but it came up because our people, when I get to thinking about the little Migoses and all them, and I don't I don't want to get on here and be picking on little Migos. Hell, I don't know little Migos, but I know what little Migos did as far as that trolling and shit. It wasn't right. Okay. So there has to be some responsibility. They didn't kill him, and I'm glad they didn't kill him. Just like he wasn't killed, nobody else deserves to be killed. And that's what I'm talking about. Somebody's going to have to say, look here, man, you get mad. And I'm just talking about with any of these little dudes. Just because you get mad don't mean you're going to take somebody's damn life. But who do they have to look up to when they got a bunch of bitch niggas that's double their damn ages doing it? You got men in their damn 40s talking about they somebody's damn hitman, and they done been in jail more away from their kids than they could have ever been out because they was doing hits for another damn man just so they can be in the good graces of that man. And so they have had more loyalty to that man than they ever could have to their kids, and they wonder why their kids don't even give a damn about them. Okay. They wonder why. So y'all, this lame stuff got to stop, because I mean it's pathetic and it's messed up on so many levels. It is. So they're working with somebody they're working with networking engineers, and they're working with somebody that works for some of these internet companies, internet providers, to hack into your stuff. But believe me when I tell you, I ain't gonna even say nothing else about that. But just know they doing it. So make sure y'all keep y'all passwords and stuff updated, because they doing it. And this is what these Negroes doing. And they think that they're going to get away with it. They already been found out. But it gives them some, just like these folks thought they had power over Young Dolph. It gives them some kind of power to say, I got these folks had, you make me mad, I'm going to have them hack into your stuff. Okay. Okay. You keep right on paying them. You keep right on. That little boy getting what he deserves. He can get it back. 50,000 with all that black shit on his face. We need to do something about this crabs in a barrel mentality. It is. It's absolutely ridiculous. It is. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous the condition that our people are in. Okay. It is. Our people need some repair. And I'm serious. Our people need repair. I'm dead serious. It's a damn shame when people have to consistently put locks and stuff on their social security numbers and things of that nature, and all the other stuff that people have to do, because people are just so dogmatic, and they think that I'm gangster, I teach them not to mess with me. Okay, that's my favorite word. Okay. That's right. No leaders, followers, but call themselves a man. Pathetic. You on YouTube trying to harass other people instead of taking care of your, spending time taking care of your kids or something. It's messed up on so many levels, y'all. Oh, child. We've been on here 3 hours. We were supposed to get off, what, like 45 minutes ago, but, I guess I just had to get that little speech in or whatever. I think that's God led me to go that route, I guess. But I'm going to say this. Y'all better be careful about who y'all mess with. Because some people you put your hands and your mouth on and you don't recover. There's not a person that has ever done anything to me that I have not seen God get back. And that get back be gruesome. The get back that I've seen God do to people after they have messed with me, they wish that they would have preferred to be put into a damn lion's cage. Okay? Because see, a lot of people forget that God is a God of wrath. You don't really know the prayers that's surrounded by that person. You'll mess around and have you'll overdose on meth. Okay, you'll mess around and overdose on that meth that you be doing when you mess with some people. Some of them that you put your hands and mouth of there is no recovery. Because God will get you back instantly and take you up out of here. Okay. And sometimes it's the trick of the devil because the devil knows how anointed that person is. And the devil will have you to go up against that person simply because to trick you up out your life because God going to take you up out of here. Okay. So be careful about who you mess with because sometimes there is no recovery. There's no coming back and there's no recovery. That's why I don't be worried about when I get on here. Worried for what? I know who I am and whose I am. You think a devil in hell can do anything to me and I'm protected? On their way over here, their car will flip over and kill everybody up in there. When you protected, that's the type of stuff that happens. And if they just so happen to make it, they ain't leaving. I done told y'all they ain't leaving. Only in a meat bag. I know who I am and whose I am. And God gives me the favor of the right people to say, if they mess with you, they ain't gonna recover. They ain't leaving. That's when you know you got favor. When the right people say they ain't leaving. Because it is God that touches the heart of man when they can look at some shit and say, oh, that's messed up. Them motherfuckers off they rockers. No, they come here, they ain't leaving. That's when you know you're doing something right. I don't care how I get on here and talk. And I just be talking real stuff. I'm a solid person. And whenever I'm needed, especially when people have come to me, I'm going to come through because I'm a solid person. And it makes the right people want to always make sure you straight. Okay. So you can let somebody send you out to come down here if you want to. You can get off your meds if you want to. We're going to take you out of your misery. That's what we're going to do. Okay. Anyways, you guys, I have enjoyed being on here with you guys tonight. I want y'all to know that I truly do appreciate you guys. I do. I appreciate all of my loyal subscribers, all of my new subscribers that are coming in. I appreciate y'all for real, for real. We get on here, we able to have grown folks conversation, whether it's 75 of y'all on here, whether it's 275. It fluctuates, but hey, we're gonna keep going just like it's 2075. Okay. We're gonna keep going, and I wouldn't care what a nigga did, when they coming over here when they done targeted me. You better be careful with what your eyes target. Don't come over here looking for nothing I got to try to discredit me. Use your mind to come up with your own thoughts and your own titles and videos and things of that nature. Okay? Folks will sit up and say, well, they just mad because I won't call them out. Nigga, what you coming stealing my stuff for? If you don't mess with me, stay off my page. Don't steal my stuff. Some of these folks retarded. Excuse me, and I'm not making fun of people that are retarded. I'm saying they mentally sick. Some of the people that are mentally disabled got more sense than some of these folks that claim that they ain't. I wouldn't fix my mouth to say, well, they just mad because I won't get them their props. Nigga, you stealing folks' stuff. And the sad thing about it is everybody know it. Folks will come back over here and say, Miss Tam, I think such and such, look at your page. They got all them subscribers. Because they use your phrases verbatim. Oh, wow. I'm glad they're a fan of the show. They said exactly what you said. Use your information and give you no credit. I know folks was waiting for me to drop who else was in those indictments. Because, I know. I bet you they don't. But since folks don't like to get credit, I ain't going to say a damn word. I bet you ain't no names been dropped. Because they was waiting for me to say it. So that they could say that they had it. How about they say it and I tell them if it's true or not? But no, I ain't going to do that. Because they'll start throwing stuff up against the wall. Till they get something right. And they'll want me to confirm it. Okay? But anyways, you guys, I really appreciate y'all, getting on tonight. I'm going to get on off because I need to do some more stuff before I lay it down tonight. I need to get my stuff ready for tomorrow. So I want y'all to have a good night. I want y'all to know that I truly appreciate y'all. I really do. I love you guys. Have a good night.